So good afternoon to all. Hope you are doing great. So today in this video, we'll be discussing about IRFC share as well as Railtel share. So about Railtel, we have discussed previously as well. So in that time, we have discussed what is the support and what can be the reversal areas. So it has been respecting those levels. So we'll try to find out what can be the next targets as well. So about IRFC, we'll discuss in detail. So we'll see how the volume has been fluctuating on regular basis. So in Telegram also have updated regarding IRFC on Friday that you can take any swing trade if you can, and have given the stop loss as well with 24 rupees. So we'll try to analyze IRFC in depth and we'll do little comparison between IRFC and Railtel and which stock we can buy at current levels and we can hold for a long term. So that is what our agenda is. And if you see Instagram, if you have any personal doubts regarding any stock, you can message me in Instagram. So you can see ID is Stocks Diary YT, or if you want any separate video analysis as well, you can message me. So on demand basis and maximum request basis, I'll try to upload all the videos. So since yesterday I am uploading all the videos basis on Instagram request only. So further, if you have any doubts, you can message me in comment section, or you can message me in Instagram as well. So before that, if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so Telegram, what we have discussed is this particular technical chart I have posted around 11:03 a.m. on Friday. So I have discussed the two major reason. One is because it is present near the support, and second one is it is showing some consolidation. So whenever breakout happens, we know little consolidation happens, and after that only any stock gives the breakout, and second major confirmation would be volume. So when the volume is increasing without any share fluctuation, so definitely some accumulation is happening, and ultimately later it will give the breakout. So IRFC, since listing, it has not given any great return. So listing was also on downside, it was almost -4%. So after that, when it has declared the results, and also it has given interim dividend of 1 rupees, so after that also we have not expected any much returns. Okay, so valuations wise, if we compare IRFC as well as Railtel, so we can say a little bit of Railtel is present at high values. We know basically that IPO has come with little over valuations, and also it has gone little up. So, but potential wise, we can say Railtel has great potential. But valuation wise, if you see, IRFC is present at little low levels. So you can see for roughly 52-week low, maybe 23 rupees. So risk that we can see here is minimum. So reward is more. So since it is less volatile as compared to Railtel, so Railtel is little volatile, so the fluctuations which it shows on daily candlesticks are little risky for people who are new to stock market. So if you're new to stock market, then definitely you can search for investing in IRFC. So because it is also NBFC, and also we can tell it is a monopoly for Indian Railways, and also we can tell the potential is equal in both. So Indian Railways has potential, especially whether it may be NBFC or it may be any services like VPN services which Railtel offers. So both are having the equal demand. Just we need to understand the psychology. We need to see when the stock is present near the region of buy zone, then we need to enter with desired quantity, and again we need to hold for long term. So that is what I can say. In IRFC, we can see the potential for long term is there, and in Railtel also same opportunity is there, but we can say that valuation wise it is present at little low levels, but Railtel it is present at little high, and Railtel also may give great returns in the future. So focus on both. Now quickly let's do the volume analysis. Okay, so if you see IRFC, you can see on 12th March how the traded quantity and deliverable quantities are varying. So 12th March, you can see roughly around, we can say 48 plus, we have seen combined traded plus deliverable quantity. So deliverable quantities have been increasing as compared to weekly averages as well. So traded quantity, what does it imply? So traded quantity implies volatility. So when heavy fluctuations are present in market, so stock also moves in that particular region. So traded quantity increases. So buying and selling, basically buying and selling on the same day, whereas deliverable is nothing but taking it into your demat account, holding it for a certain period of time. So when that increases, we expect even the stock to go up in the coming sessions. Okay, so next when we see Railtel, so Railtel is a little volatile stock, so that we have discussed earlier also. So many people have struck at high levels 180, 190, so they are facing little trouble. But we know market also is in little correction because of various factors, mainly because of US bond yields, external factors, COVID. So these are all are trying to influence this particular stock. So that's why we are seeing little correction. Otherwise, it should retrace from the current levels also. So 140 is the support that we have discussed, which it has been respecting very well. So nothing to panic. So when we go to the technical charts as well, so we'll try to see what can be the targets. So hope the volume analysis is clear. So both side we can see little deliverable quantities are present, but traded quantity is the factor because of the volatility in the market. So another important thing is never a stock goes continuously up. So it takes a break, again it goes up, takes a break, again it goes up. Any stock which is continuously going up will fall in the same way. So there we can't generate any maximum long-term returns. So have patience, try to accumulate at each and every dip. So that would be the best strategy for investing. So you can do investing in one side and trading it another side. So swing is different, investing is different. So try to catch the difference. Okay, so IRFC, if we see financials also, basically we have seen some increment in September 2020. So everything was looking good. We can see only EPS is down. So apart from that, everything has been reported positive. So revenue you can see roughly around 9.91 billion. So which is up almost 15.36% year on year. So net profit margin has also increased by 0.32%. Now let's go to technical charts. We'll find what are the support and resistance. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about IRFC. So IRFC, you can see it is near 24.85. So it is flat, neither positive, neither negative. So completely balanced. And if you see the technical chart, you can see one trend line. So I have plotted this particular trend line, and this is another top resistance. So this trend line you can draw between, this is 1 day chart basically. So in 1 day chart, we have drawn the trend line, and you can see same again, there one intersection is present, which is the support. So 24.85 is very crucial. Okay, 24.85. So after that, I told if you want to enter, you can enter, because if any reversal happens, if it goes sideways also, then this 25 rupees region would be very crucial. So if it breaks that 25 and if it gives closing, then definitely it should try to go to 26. Okay, so 26 should be achieved by it if it closes above 25. So what is the first resistance? 25. So 25 is the first resistance. After that, immediate target would be 26. So if it breaks that 26 and also closes above that, then next we can expect 30 plus. So that is the basic analysis that we can see. So what is the support? Support is 24 rupees. So 24 rupees is very important. So if it goes below that, then definitely again we may see little correction. Okay, so this is what we can see in IRFC. And money flow index also, you can see it is little flat and it is near 50, which is also we can say in mid range, and it is showing some potential. Okay, now let's go to Railtel chart and we'll see what are the supports for that. Okay, so in Railtel, you can see it is near 145.05 and it is almost 2.26% down. So this also you can see, as I told, 140 is very important. From there, it may show any retracement. Okay, this is very important. So again, immediate target would be 180. Okay, for you can take swing or you can take even for mid to long term. So that may be target. So 140 is very crucial. If it goes below 140, then 130 would be the next support. Okay, so maximum it should retrace. If Monday again we see any sort of negativity, so then it will go down, otherwise it will retrace. So make sure 130 is the 140 is the first support, second one is 130. So which 130 when you need to focus? When market is in correction. If market is in positive trend, ultimately stock also will go up and immediate targets would be 180. So this is for short to mid term. For long term, you can expect much more return. So patiently hold this stock, both IRFC and Railtel. So valuation wise, we discussed which is best, and if you want to take risk as well, you can take much more risk in IRFC. So further, if you have any doubts, you can message me in comment section or you can message me in Instagram to clarify all your doubts. So until then, take care. Bye bye.